Good day, everybody. Heading back from the park. It is a hot day. It's amazing. It was like beautiful weather at like 8 o'clock when I went out the house this morning. Now it's like I'm in Florida. It's crazy. It's like 26 degrees and it feels like it's 36 degrees with all the humidity. Anyway, I'm not a meteorologist. I wanted to talk quickly about what's going on down south of the border in the United States with current resident of the Oval Office, Joseph R. Biden, who is not president. It's clear that his wife probably has more say in the day-to-day duties of the president than the president himself does. Now apparently Jill doesn't want him to drop out. Hunter doesn't want him to drop out. There are people who do want him to drop out of the race and actually step down as president, but he was talking to George Stephanopoulos, who's a Democrat apparatchik who pretends he's a journalist. He did an interview, a taped interview yesterday, or it aired yesterday. I don't know when it was done. But the idea is basically it's supposed to be, it's supposed to assuage people's fears as to Joseph R. Biden's fitness for the office and fitness to be president for another 4 years. I saw little snippets of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. I think I will, but I have a real, I don't like George Stephanopoulos at all. Joseph Biden is a train wreck, but I can at least tolerate watching him. But Stephanopoulos is a scumbag. I don't like him. But anyway. Yeah, I think they're going to kill him, quite frankly. I think they're going to assassinate Joe Biden. I think that the powers that be, the people who actually run the United States, the elites, the globalists, the handlers, the ones who determine what actually happens in the world, I think they're going to kill Joe Biden. And they're going to make it look like an accident, and everybody's going to, swallow the narrative that, he's elderly, he fell down the stairs or whatever, or he had a heart attack, or he had a brain aneurysm, or whatever. They'll inject him with some sort of drugs. They'll shoot an ice bullet at him. Who knows? But yeah, they're going to kill him. Kamala is going to become the Democratic nominee, and she's going to pick Newsom as her running mate. And I think they believe that is what is going to get allow the Democrats to remain in power for another 4 years, or the Democrat operatives to remain in power for another 4 years. All right, I can go now. Busy this morning, sorry. Yeah, I fully expect that that's what's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen. I think it'll probably happen either before or just after the convention, the DNC convention. But yeah, he has outlived his usefulness. He can't reasonably win. Nobody believes he can reasonably win. And if he does win, nobody will believe the results of the election. And they realize that too. They know it too. The powers that be. So they need to get rid of him. He's been a solid player for them for a long time. They got him on something, of course, and so he's doing whatever they tell him to do. He's probably been to Epstein's Island. He's probably been involved in some sort of nefarious activities with small children, and they probably have evidence of it. I think I've said this before. I have a feeling that the reason he was tapped as Barack Obama's running mate was because Barack Obama, at the time that became obvious that he was going to be the Democratic nominee back in 2008, the powers that be saw him as an X factor. He was new, he was fresh, they didn't know if they could control him yet, and so they said, Biden's going to be your running mate, and they knew that if they had to, they could kill Obama. They could frame it as a narrative of evil racists killed the first black president, and then a Biden would be installed as their apparatchik. I like this word. I'm going to keep using it. But like I said, I think Biden has now outlived his usefulness, and they're going to kill him. If he refuses to step down, they're going to kill him. And they're going to install Harris as the Democratic nominee and probably try and install her as president through shenanigans. I just saw something yesterday. Apparently Wisconsin overturned a ruling. Some court in Wisconsin overturned a ruling from a couple of years ago that banned ballot drop boxes. Now apparently they're fair game again. So Wisconsin's going to be stolen. There's no doubt of that. They're going to stuff ballot boxes with fake ballots in favor of the Democratic nominee, whoever it might be. So yeah, Wisconsin's lost. There's no way Trump's going to get Wisconsin if that ruling, if that change in election policy comes to pass and remains in place up to November. Wisconsin's lost. It's going to be a Democrat state. Anyway, unless the Republican voters start cheating too and stuffing the ballot boxes. Point of the matter is, nobody's going to trust the outcome of the election regardless of what happens. So democracy, or the Republic, the United States Republic, is dead. Almost as dead as Joe Biden's political career. I fully expect they'll assassinate him. They'll assassinate him. It won't look like an assassination, but people who are paying attention to things, people who realize that the electoral process in the United States, much like in Canada, is at this point kabuki theater. I think they'll know that Biden did not die of natural causes or die of some unforeseen event. It will be an assassination operation. Anyway, tonight, I believe on Irving Twins channel, we are going to be having a Casual AF live stream. I'm hoping so anyway. I gotta go to the gym a little bit later. I gotta do some t-shirt shopping. I don't have enough t-shirts. Not ones that fit well anyway. So I might be going out later to do some shopping. Maybe I'll just order some online. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So join us tonight on Irving Twins channel at 10 p.m. for Casual AF. Assuming it's happening. He hasn't said otherwise, so I assume it's happening. Keep your eye on this channel. If you're not subscribed, I saw some analytics the other day. Apparently, for the month or last week or so, most people who came to my channel were not subscribers. So if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. You'll see more of this nonsense on this channel. Me sitting in the car with the panting dogs in the back seat while I wax incoherently about the goings on of the day, both in Canada and the United States. Yeah, I would encourage you to subscribe and like my videos and go through my back catalog and watch some of my videos. Some are better than others, but there's some there that I think are worth checking out. Anyway, folks, have yourselves a great weekend. Get out there and enjoy some of this weather. Be sure to hydrate or dihydrate, as they say in airsoft. Yeah, we'll take care. Bye-bye.